Good morning, everyone. Let's hop on over to Instagram, go live. Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. I don't know what happened. We had technical difficulties, but we're here. Good morning. Happy, beautiful fall day. Super excited to chat with you this morning about our topic. Um, I want to know, do you dress your age? Do you dress your size? Or do you dress your vibe? And I thought about this because there are so many videos on YouTube that say how to dress over 40, how to dress over 50, how to dress over 60. And I often wonder, when you go shopping, are you really thinking about your age? Or are you just thinking about wearing what makes you feel amazing? So, good morning, everyone. Thanks for hopping on. We had a, excuse me, a little bit of technical difficulty. So, we're a couple of minutes late hopping on, but happy to see you here. And I want to know today's topic is, do you dress your age? Do you dress your size? Or do you dress your vibe? Tell me. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Good morning, Idella. Good morning, Sister Girl Chronicles, Abraham, Fati, and Drewski. I want you to drop your comments in. I want to know, do you dress your age? Do you dress your size? Or do you dress your vibe? Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm going to put the topic in the comments. I want to know. So I'll just say I'm an emotional dresser, meaning I dress like how I feel. Well, of course, the event, the occasion matters as well. Let's see. I'm going to show that here. I'm going to show that. Okay. But yeah, it depends on how I feel. If the event doesn't matter, but I will say this: I'm always down with a good stiletto. So my vibe is always going to be about a good stiletto if the occasion calls for it. Nadella says, I shop for what I like and vibe. However, my age is always a thought. Okay, well, I want to know why. Because I know you, sister, and you are gorgeous. And yeah, I don't know. I feel like almost anything would look good on you. So if you do think about your age, I want to know how and why that comes into play. Sister Girl Chronicle says, I dress my vibe and my style. I like to be comfortable. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Good morning, Tessie Johnson. If you just hop on, today's topic is, do you dress your age? Do you dress your size? Or do you dress your vibe? Good morning, Mary. Mary says, I try to do all three because she wants to do the thing. Okay. Mary, I love your vibe. You bring the energy every single Friday morning, and I appreciate that. Yes, because she says, I'm looking good. I love it. I love it. And you know what? If you feel good, you look good because that just emanates out. No matter what you're wearing, no matter what you're wearing. Let's see what are we talking about over here on Instagram? Come on, Instagram, drop your comments in. I want to know: are you dressing your age? Are you dressing your size? Or are you dressing your vibe? So I already told you I love a good stiletto. I do all three, and style and comfort. So Veronica, yeah, absolutely. I've seen comfort as a common theme. And I will tell you, even though I'm a stiletto girl, I do rate my shoes based on how long I can wear them. I've got the I can walk around in these all day shoes, and I got the I'm just going to wear these shoes and go sit down. Also, I'd like to know, let's see what we got over here on Instagram. Instagram, what y'all doing? Are you dressing your age? Are you dressing your style? I'm sorry, your size? Or are you dressing your vibe? And Tony, okay, Tony's got long comment. I'm going to post her comment. Tony says, I believe in dressing your vibe, not age. As for size, I do believe in looking for clothes that flatter my shape. I'm a curvy girl, and I was and was taught and has taught me the importance of fit. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And you know, one thing, fit, Tony. I think you brought up a great topic, a great subject, because I'll be honest with you, I have come later in life to understand what men know all along about dressing, and that's the importance of a good tailor, someone that can take something off the rack that's mass produced and tailor it to fit your body. Because I'm short, like I'm 5'1", and so a lot of things I have passed on previously because, like, oh my God, this just doesn't look good on me because I'm so short, when really what that garment just needed was some good tailoring. So I have really learned that. Like I said, men learn that early on as soon as they start buying suits. But I feel like we're at least I'll just speak for myself. I've come to that late, and so I started wearing pants a lot more in the last, I would say, 10 years than I've ever worn, because I didn't like the way the petite fit, and the other ones were just too long. So, ladies, get yourself a good tailor, because I think some stuff we haven't been wearing, we just haven't been wearing because it wasn't altered for our body. Veronica, Tony is saying yes to your comment. Yes. What y'all talking about over here on Instagram? Nidella's my own. Okay, so I asked Nidella. Nidella says she takes her age into consideration, and I asked her to share more about that, because I don't think that's uncommon. So first of all, thank you for being transparent and sharing. And she says, it's my own insecurity sometimes, but I'm working on it. But at 60, I do not need juicy across my butt. Honestly, I'm gonna just say, Nadella, I don't really think anybody needs juicy across their butt. So I'm here for that. When that was very popular years ago, I was so happy my daughter didn't like it, because I wasn't gonna buy it for her anyway. So I appreciate, yeah, I absolutely agree with that. And that just speaks to your vibe and your style. Everything's not for everybody, because it's just not, it's not your vibe, because it's not your style. It doesn't speak to you personally. Good morning. Good morning, Deborah. Thanks for hopping in this morning. Our topic is, and I'm going to go back and post it. Do you dress your age? Do you dress your size? Or do you dress your vibe? And I was talking about her own insecurities. And I would say that that's something that many, many women, myself included, have had to struggle with, just like body image insecurity. Just like not seeing you as other people see you. And I will say I have definitely overcome body image issues. And it's been a long journey, but I've overcome that. And that can be a process, that can be a journey. So you're not alone in that. You're not alone at all. Deborah, good morning, Deborah. I want to know, do you dress your size, your age, or your vibe? Good morning, happy love girl. Good morning, mama. Okay. Mama Cuban link. Okay, I got it. I got it. If you guys just joined us, we are talking about our style and how we view fashion. And the question of the day is, do you dress your age? Do you dress your size? Or do you dress your vibe? And we've been getting some great engagement, great feedback. I will say comfort comes in a lot, but I'm super excited for the number of women who were saying, like, no, I dress my vibe. I dress my vibe. And that's very important because I feel like if you're not comfortable in what you're wearing, like that just really impacts everything about what you're doing at that time and how you're engaging with people, whether it's at work or a social event or just, your everyday life. So first and foremost, you have to like whatever it is. You got to like whatever it is that you have on. But I do think, when we're intentional about what we wear, I do think it elevates our mood. And that's why I said in the beginning, I'm an emotional dresser because it just depends on how I feel. And even though I work from home, and I'm pretty much casual all the time. Even in the mornings, I'm intentional about the colors that I wear, right? So I'm really loving fall. So I'm pulling out the chocolates and the oranges, even though it's not cool. I'm embracing the fall season right now. If I'm having a morning where I need a little bit more energy, I'm gonna wear something really, really bright, hot pink, yellow, like so that's how I use color to impact my mood. Good morning, Mary. Oh, I love it. I love it. I'm going to put Mary's comment up here. She's like, I'm 75 and I dress my vibe. I love that. And you know what? I would say my mother, who's 80 plus, does as well. And there'll be things she'll look at, and I was like, "Do you like that?" She's like, "Ooh, no, that looks old." So that's how I want to be forever, forever dressing my vibe. And I don't mind pushing the boundaries a little bit either. I will say that I've gotten a lot more confident. I would say I am more confident at 65 in terms of what I wear than I would say I was at 35 or 45, honestly, because I'm very conservative by nature, and I worked in a corporate environment that required me to have the pretty much very conservative uniform. So that was really right up my alley. I didn't have to push any fashion boundaries or go outside my comfort zone. But I would say now at 60 plus, an entrepreneur in the beauty space. And I became an entrepreneur at 57. That has really helped me shed a lot of insecurities. It's helped me expand my wardrobe options in terms of just being more creative. And so, yeah, I would say that is definitely an area where we can evolve. Let's see. Deborah says, that's a good question. Thank you. I'm 70 and I don't look like I'm trying to dress like my daughter, but I don't want to look like an old-fashioned lady. So I dress my vibe. Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree 100%. And I think that's when you get to let your personality shine through. And frankly, at this stage, we're doing more of what we want to do anyway. Good morning, Bob and Maria. Maria, by the way, Maria, I was in New York a few days ago and I saw you and your husband in a commercial, and I was like, I know them. So, congrats on all of your success. Congrats, congrats. Nidella said, I think that was my issue, that corporate conservative dressing. Yeah, Nidella, because that's essentially how we grew up professionally. Very it was the corporate uniform. There were pretty much three places I shopped: J. Crew, Banana Republic, and I can't think of the other place right now. And I could buy everything online once that was available because I knew my sizes. I knew what I was going to wear. I didn't even need to go in the store. It was pencil skirt, button down, and jackets. Like that was it. I went in the store to buy my shoes, which were always stilettos. That's how I infused my personality. I was going to wear a stiletto. Mary, yes, all three is. I'm more confident at 76 and happy, can still dress my vibe. I love this discussion. Thank you, Mary. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. One of my goals here when we do Coffee with Angel is that, like, So I struggle with topics where, we can engage, like we're sitting across the table with a cup of coffee. If it were later, maybe we'd have a cocktail. I don't know. But we're just sitting across the table, and this is the virtual coffee table, right? We're just sitting across the table, chit chatting it up. So thank you. I appreciate that. And to Deborah's point, yeah, I'm not trying to dress like anybody, certainly not my daughter, though I do get fashion tips from her. And I do get accessorizing tips from her because I'm very, very basic in that way. So if you have a young woman in your life, I would say you can lean into her for advice sometimes, not in terms of dressing like her, but just making sure that you're getting the most out of your outfit. Because I'm really good at buying an outfit and putting it together. What I'm not great at is accessorizing. That state necklace or earring or whatever. If it was me, I'd always have a stud in my ear. So you can lean on those young ladies for a little bit of inspiration, but that doesn't mean you're trying to dress like them. Oh, I love this. Because Tony says, since rocking my silver strands, I am very conscious of making sure I don't look frumpy. Right, right. Because just because I'm gray does not mean I have to look like coastal grandma. No, absolutely. Absolutely. And you know what? That's funny that you say that, because I think, Tony, we are changing the narrative. Like those of us on this call, in the Maison 276 community, and the Silverista community at large in general, we are changing the narrative and this idea that just the color of your hair impacts what you should wear and how you should carry yourself. Like that is so ridiculous. Like nobody tells redheads they should look a certain way. It's literally just the color of their hair. And so we are changing this narrative that just because you have silver hair, it means something. I will never forget, and this has happened to me many, many times, and I'm sure it's happened to many of the people on this call, where you have had someone come up to you, and I'm going to be honest, it's usually a man, right? And they will say, like, the face or the hair, like, doesn't match the body, which is like, so because I have white hair, their expectation is something completely different than how I present. And I always politely but very firmly say that maybe your expectations need to be changed, because I look perfectly normal. So maybe your expectations of what a woman with white hair looks like needs to be edited, because I'm fine, as Mary J would say, fine, fine, fine. Yeah, no frumpy grandma. Yeah, I'm not a grandmother, but let me tell you something. There's someone whose Instagram handle is 2.0 grandmas. Like, yeah, we're not, yeah. They need to update all the books the children are reading, like, because all the images of grandma are just wrong, 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 and wrong. Just wrong. Oh, Deborah's got all the good info this morning. Deborah says, yes, my daughter and my granddaughter will tell me what looks good and what doesn't look good. I'm a former educator, so I dressed more like a teacher at that time. Right, right. Yeah. But we're all breaking out of the old corporate life, right? We're slowly but surely, we're shedding, those of us that are, I would say, 50 plus, we're shedding that corporate shell slowly but surely. But, ooh, child, it's freeing though, isn't it? It's so freeing. I think I have 3 pencil skirts in my closet right now, 2 suits, and that's it. Oh, hey, good morning, Denise. Denise says she's getting inspiration from Italian fashionistas on YouTube and then duplicating it on a but. Yes, yes, yes. I do think you're right. Like, because it's not unusual to see a mature woman like in a very modern outfit are something that, you know, they intended for somebody 20 or 30 to wear. And like you, Denise, like I can be inspired by that and then recreate that for my own style, right? My own vibe. And so I love, like, for me, YouTube, it's like a virtual magazine because I get a lot of inspiration, and just kind of figure out, oh, I like that. I like this, and this about it, but not that. Okay, all right, I know what I can do with that. I know what I can do with that. So that's great advice, Denise. Great advice. Oh, Mariah, let's see. Maria, I hope I'm saying it right. I think, or Maria. Ever since embracing my silvers, I feel more free and I tend to go more natural and makeup free. I love it. I get more compliments now more than ever. One, because you are gorgeous, which is why I saw you and your husband on the commercial while I was in New York City. But one, you are gorgeous. And I feel like our silver hair becomes like this natural beacon of light. Because it just attracts the light. It is so bright, and it is like it's almost like a halo effect around our face. And a lot of our best features are highlighted. People's eyes are drawn to you. I mean, it is, and that's why I say it's like a beacon. Like, you know, once you embrace those silvers, just think of yourself as, you know, walking around with a like a halo above you. Like your, when I say your silver crown, like it's a literal illuminating crown. And I think that's why, once we embrace that silver, we start getting completely different reactions from people. And that's why so often women are like, oh my God, I wish I had done this sooner, because they realize none of their fears were realized. Like, none of the fears of, it's going to make me look older, it's going to make me look dated, like none of that happened. And in fact, you know, because you feel freer, that really emanates just, you know, how you carry yourself all the time. So thank you so much for sharing. Mama Cuban link is so beautiful. Absolutely, absolutely. Mama Cuban, like, oh no, we're not doing frumpy. Oh, I love it. Mama Cuban link says we're not doing frumpy. No, 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 absolutely not. No, 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 no frumpy. And I see a lot of educators saying, you know, they had to dress very, yeah, teachers very, back in the day, rather, you know, teachers were very conservative. The same corporate uniform, frankly, the same, because, you know, you had to walk in that classroom and let these kids know you mean business. So you had a very corporate uniform as well, as well. Yeah, no frumpy. I love it. I love it. For some reason, like I'm reading your Instagram comments, but for some reason, it's not letting me show them. So that's why I'm reading them out loud. Good morning, Lady Bird Robin. If you're just joining us, this morning's topic is, do you dress your age, your size, or your vibe? And we have been getting some great feedback. Great. I love all the tips. Like Denise said, you know, she gets inspiration from the Italian fashionistas on YouTube. And to that same point, Denise, after each fashion week, like New York Fashion Week, Paris, you know, yada, 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 I will always go on YouTube and look at the fashion shows from some of my favorite designers. And I also get a lot of inspiration from there. So that's another great place to get inspiration. And then, you know, if you're shopping couture, kudos, my sister. But the rest of us, you know, we take inspiration and then we make it our own. Oh, Deborah said teachers had a dress code. Yeah, yeah. At least all my teachers pretty much look the same, you know. I mean, yeah, yeah. Like I said, you're about that business. You can walk in there and have those kids thinking you were about anything about the business. Dressing like bankers, dressing like bankers. Oh, good morning, Tingle Silver. Good morning. Thank you for joining. She says she dresses vibe based on mood of the moment. Absolutely, absolutely. I was sharing that I am an emotional dresser. Depends unless the occasion specifically dictates what I wear. I am definitely an emotional dresser, so I can appreciate that mood, especially as it relates to colors. And I'm going to be honest with y'all, I am still, trying to get off the all black bus. I'm getting better. I'm getting better. But every time I look in my closet and I do a seasonal flip, I'm always like, you still got a lot of black. You still got a lot of black. But I'm getting better at it. I'm getting better at it. But I just love it. I just like it. Not because I think I'm hiding anything. I just like the way it looks. I love the contrast of my hair. Because as over the last 15 years, as it's gotten more white in the front, almost all white, I really look for things that play off that, right? That make it pop. So the royal blues, all of the jewel tones, I love jewel tones because I think it makes my hair pop and it looks good on my skin tone. But yes, love that. This has been great, you guys. I love all the engagement. Black also rocks silver. Right, 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 right. Even though I don't need a reason to buy more black. But why I have so much of it. At first, I think it was subconscious. I didn't realize it. And then now, as I've gotten a less conservative wardrobe as a beauty founder, I think I was leaning into the black because it makes my hair pop. So yeah. Yep, yep, yep. Yep, yep, yep. So guys, oh wow, it's already 9:30. I can't believe it. This went so fast. I'm so glad you guys like this topic. If you just hopped on, you can all today's topic was, do you dress your age, your vibe, or your style? We had lots of great comments, lots of great advice. And if you're just hopping on, you can always watch the full Coffee with Angel episodes over on my YouTube channel, which is Angel U Cornelius. You just type in my name and it should come up. And I also have links to the YouTube channel on my personal Instagram page. So you can always find the YouTube channel there. So thank you. Good morning, Berna. Good morning. Thank you, Denise. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Berna, if you're just hopping on, we are talking about dressing our age, our size, or our vibe. Which one is it? We've had great conversation. We're about to wrap it up, but you can catch the whole episode over on my YouTube channel. That, along with all the other Coffee with Angels. And you guys, I'm so glad you like this topic, but please, in the comments, please let me know what other things you would like to talk about. I always say we just hop on every Friday morning, and just the amount of time it takes to have your first morning brew, whatever that is. For me, y'all know it's my coffee, my cafe au lait. I'm enjoying my Three Keys coffee right now, which is an independent coffee brand. And I'm loving their coffee right now. Let's see. I love how animal prints look with silver hair. I was never really into that until I went gray. Okay. Oh, thank you, Mary. Too fast. Have a great day. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. Tony, I'm trying to, before I hang up, I'm trying to get into the animal prints. I'm doing it slowly. Like I've got shoes right now. I've got some stiletto pumps that are animal print, and I love, love, love them. And I'm trying. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. If you got some pointers or some outfits or some links to some things, I'm all about taking recommendations from the sisters. So yeah, let me know. Let me know. But also in the comments, let me know if you'd like some YouTube videos, tips, tricks, updating your wardrobe. I'm happy to create some content around that, because we're in this together. I always say all of these platforms, whether it's social, whether it's Instagram, YouTube, whatever, these platforms are for you to bring you information that you find valuable, and so I can chit chat. So you guys have an amazing, amazing weekend. Thanks so much for joining me. Thank you guys so much. Girl, you better get into these prints. You will look fabulous. Thank you. Thank you so much, Mama Cuban Link. Thank you. I'm working on it. You have given me the challenge, and I'm gonna step up. I'm gonna step up. You guys have a great day. Enjoy your weekend. I'll see you next Friday on Coffee with Angel. Bye.